things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sale has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Takes this the other way to right. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit in the air down the right field line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there's out number 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. This is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Sale into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Drury waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Jason Shreve comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Backhanded. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now batting, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Gardner leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter
Chad Green enters now in a mop-up role. They still try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. A ball and no strikes. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lays off 2-2 now. Popped him up. In comes Judge. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tap down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out.
David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Vasquez at third. Bradley at second with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Speared on the dive. The throw. He is out. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Didi Gregorius is on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Nunez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire night.